Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brown Sugar Love wishing you a happy 2026. More love and more life. If you would like to follow me on TikTok, I am at Brown Sugar Love _6, and let's get right into it. Today, I have a list of movies that turned 30 in 1996, and these movies are personally my favorite. I've seen these movies time and time again, and like I said before, 1996 is turning the big 3-0, so we gotta give a shout out to the year 1996. Coming in at number 8, we have Harriet the Spy. This movie was released July 10th, 1996, and it's starring Michelle Trachtenberg, Rosie O'Donnell, Eartha Kitt, and also Vanessa Lee Chester. I would put this movie in the coming of age comedy family genre. It also made $26.6 million in the box office on a $12 million budget. I used to have this on VHS. It will always hold a special place in my heart. RIP to Michelle and Eartha Kitt. 7. A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. This movie was released April 3rd, 1996. This film really had an all-star cast. Just to name a few, we have Martin Lawrence, Lynn Hayfield, Bobby Brown, and Regina King. This movie would go into the genre of comedy and a thriller, but I also think it's a psychological thriller as well. It made the box office a $34.8 million on an $8 million budget. The older I get, I see why Lynn Hayfield's character Brandy did what she did, because Martin Lawrence's character Darnell was doing the most. Number 6, Space Jam. This movie used to bring me so much comfort as a child. This movie was released November 15th, 1996, and it has an all-star cast starring Michael Jordan, the Looney Tunes, Danny DeVito, Bill Murray, and Wayne Knight. I would place this film in the comedy sports genre. It also made $250.2 million on an $80 million budget. And to be honest with you, the second Space Jam with LeBron James is trash. Number 5, The Craft. This movie was released May 3rd, 1996. We have our 4 starting ladies with Neve Campbell, Robin Tunney, Rachel True, and Fairuza Balk. We are going to put this movie in the supernatural horror genre. This film made about $55.6 million on a $15 million budget. I cannot explain how this movie is a cult classic. It used to give me the creeps growing up. I could not watch this movie by myself, especially that snake scene. Lord have mercy. They do not need to remake this movie. It's great the way that it is. Number 4, James and the Giant Peach. This movie was released April 12th, 1996. Another movie that I had on VHS. Believe it or not, a lot of 90s kids have never seen James and the Giant Peach. This film is starring Susan Sarandon, Paul Terry, Joanna Lumley, and Miriam Margolyes. This movie would be placed under the musical fantasy genre. It made $28.9 million on a $38 million budget. Although it did not hit his mark in the box office, it is still considered as a cult Disney classic. Number 3, Mars Attack. This film was released December 13th, 1996. You really had to be a movie buff to even know what this film was. It had an all-star cast such as Jack Nicholson, Pam Grier, Christina Applegate, Danny DeVito, SJP, also known as Sarah Jessica Parker, and Glenn Close. I would place this film in the science fantasy black comedy genre. Some say this film flopped with only making $101.4 million on a $100 million budget, but it just came out before its time. Number 2, Matilda. This film was released August 2nd, 1996. I still play this movie till this day. It's starring Danny DeVito, Rhea Perlman, Mara Wilson, Beth Davis, and Pam Ferris, who played Trunchbull. I would place this movie under the family comedy genre. This film made $47 million on a $36 million budget. Shorty really had adoption papers in her book bag. Like, be for real. And at number one, we have Set It Off. This film was released November 6th, 1996. Another cult classic that had an all-star cast with a ton of people who was in it, such as Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Vivica A. Fox, Kimberly Elise, and Blair Underwood. We would put this movie in the crime and action genre, but it really does circle with a lot of black trauma that happens within the film. If you did not know, this movie is actually 2 hours long. It's so action packed that you wouldn't even notice it. This movie made $41.6 million dollars on a $9 million budget. When I tell you that F. Gary Gray put his foot in this film, he really gave it his all. To this day, I would still be mad about how Queen Latifah died at the end of this movie. Also, this soundtrack is bomb from start to finish. This was when people used to go out and buy the soundtracks to movies. I want to thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me. You could have been doing anything else, but you made your way here. And I want to know what your favorite film from 1996 is. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so I can start getting monetized by YouTube. And like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you drink your water and stay out the way, and always have a good day.